So this is part 2 of the James Brown video. James Brown is a Nigerian cross-dresser who was doing well until recently. We just heard that he has lost his house. His properties are outside. He gave it to a female friend to keep in her house, and he's trying to solicit for funding. Unfortunately, the female friend rug pulled him, or her, or him, and came out and videoed the whole properties, exposing that the guy is truly broke. So at the end of the day, I made the first video where I was listing rules for men. I know he has not been a man for so long, so he may not have understood these rules. And I mentioned that you don't give a woman your property to keep. Any day there is trouble, she will assume that it's her own. If you guys date, she will assume that it's now her property. I'm telling you the truth. You get. For instance, if you loan a woman 5 million naira, and one day you guys kiss, she will assume that the 5 million naira is now her. She has paid for the 5 million. So if you want to give a woman money, just give her. No, they carry them for mine, say you go collect them back. I'm not saying that all women don't pay back. I'm just saying rule of thumb for men. If you want to help a woman, help her. Don't expect something back, because any day anything crosses back, even if something doesn't cross back, some will even go as far back as putting an allegation on your head just to keep it. So just give. No, they carry them for mine. Number 2 is, if you get into trouble, don't let your woman know. Even if you're going to let her know, find a way to communicate it intelligently. Here's the reason, right? If you lose your job, for instance, as a man, and you carry that force of they are fired you at work, you come back home and tell your wife, the stress you are carrying from work will enter her, and her own will multiply by times 100. She will start worrying more than you. She can even wake you up at night. Let us discuss. What are you discussing about? The job that you lost. You are still trying to calm down your brain and know where your life is going. She will start adding pressure. Before you know it, your marriage is having problem. Problem will materialize from nowhere. You understand? She will just become aggressive. Why? She's under mental pressure. PTSD. The one you are suffering, you're able to contain it as a man, but you have now transferred it to your wife or your woman, your mother. Haven't it happened to you? Some of you. You are sick a little. Oh, minor malaria, you just bought drugs. You call your mom and then you tell mom I'm sick. For the next 1 week, she will not relax. She'll be calling you every 2 minutes. Why? She's under pressure. You don't tell your woman when you're in trouble. If you lose your job, you come back home, you still go out every morning as if things are still okay. But you're going out to go and look for a job. Or you tell her that you're on vacation. There's a leave. You understand? You codedly start looking for a job within that period, because once you tell her, you will not understand where the pressure is from. I'm not saying all women, because some men standing today, their woman is their backbone. But I'm just saying in general, like rule of thumb, be careful how you communicate certain things. You get, be very, very careful how you communicate certain things. This lady that exposed this guy now, you may be surprised, it's the same thing that's happening to her. The man is in stress. The man brought his properties to her house and said, please keep. They have kicked me out of my place. Let me find a place to squat. Borrow me some money. She borrowed the guy. Before you know it, she has gone online, saying she will sell the properties if the guy does not pay back. The guy doesn't have money now. You are still having his properties. That's evidence that he doesn't have the money. But guess what? She's under mental stress. It's as if she's the one that lost her job. I'm telling you the truth. If you like, argue. Now when you do you go learn. Now when you do you go learn. You don't commit. You have to pamper your woman, and you know how to transfer certain negative information to her. You understand? You know how to. There are some women that you will tell that you are in trouble before you walk out of the house. The whole street has heard it. She has announced in the village meeting, town meeting, women contribution. Everybody now know you've lost your job. You understand? Now that may even make it harder for you to even get new one. Now the next point is, as a man, you must have a backup skill. There must be something you should be able to do if push comes to shove. You hit the streets. You understand? Some of you are so educated that you don't know that your degree is worthless. You understand? Somebody will go to school and study business admin. What do you call it? Psychology, sociology, microbiology. All these things, human kinetics. All these things sound interesting, but I'm telling you, if you lose your job, that's where you know that you actually need a skill. You need to know how to plait hair, how to do makeup, mechanic. There should be a skill. Me now, as you see, I'm a barber. If push come to shove, I carry my clipper, enter streets. You understand? I go enter street. I feel bad for traffic. This is what they call a rechargeable clipper. As traffic light day, I don't buy from window, collect money, they run, enter the next car. I'm telling you, go and get a real skill. It's not hard to learn. Most skills, if you are smart, you can learn them in a month or two. After like a month of classes, you continue with YouTube and practice. I'm telling you, as a man, you must have a physical skill that if they shut off internet, if they fire you from, you can use it and survive. Learn how to tailoring, how to make clothes. You can use it and survive. You understand? Marketing. As you see me now, I can walk into any office and sell anything. Nobody me get them, I go still sell them. I have a friend in Canada now. When we were hustling, we used to, in Lagos that time, we'll go to a car sales shop. We'll take pictures of their cars. You get, after taking pictures, we'll hustle the car. We can sell it in traffic, we can sell it anywhere. We'll go to offices telling them we have this number of cars. Anyone you have, just come to our garage. Once the person is coming, we'll call the owner of the garage and say, please give us share. Omo. Hustle. I can sell anything. I can sell water to a swimmer. You dey inside water, I go see sell water, give you. I learned it, I hustle. You have to learn certain things that if push comes to shove, you can fall back on that skill. It becomes where you can stay till you bounce back. So many people don't have real skills. Many people don't have real skills. They are going with what they taught in school. The way our educational system is structured, 90% of what they are teaching in school is useless. I'm telling you, 90% of people's degrees and courses is useless. We are still battling with the fact that you did a useless course in school that didn't teach you anything in real life. You are now going to do master's degree on top of it. That master's degree, you are paying $40,000, 40,000 pounds. You go abroad, you finish the master's degree. Your brain never correct. Say you are blowing more money. You still go and do PhD on top. I'm not saying masters is bad or PhD is bad. I'm saying that your skill should be practical. At least one practical skill. There are people that they are eating because they can talk. They have mastered this art of motivational speaking. They can talk. You get? Then, lastly, always think about the future. Know when your money is about to finish and you make plans. If you know that this year no do you well, you're ending the year, don't renew your rent on that same house the next year. So you move to a smaller place earlier before your money finish. Don't wait for your money to finish and then they kick you out of the house before you now know that you should move to a smaller place. It doesn't make sense. Do you understand? Don't wait for your job to fire you before you look for a better job. If the salary they are paying you in your job is not good, start looking for a job now. The job does not love you. They are just using you. It's a contract. You may love your colleagues at the office, but the job itself is another entity. It's a different legal entity. That legal entity has no spirit, no soul, no nothing, no feeling. Any day they find somebody better than you, they will fire you that day. So why are you not looking for a better job? Some people, the only time they know they will have to look for a higher paying job or even a better job is when they fire them. When they have problem in their current job, then they will be jobless for some months and desperate. And when you are desperate, you can never land a good job, I'm telling you. If you are desperate, they will sense it in the interview. You will desperately accept lower salary just to get into another job. So the best time to look for a job is when your job is comfortable. If it's comfortable, you look for a better job. Best you can do for your company is get them a replacement. The company does not love you. You don't have any affinity, except you are the CEO or the founder. Or they gave you shares. If they truly like and value you, they will give you a part of the company, which is shares or stock options. If they don't give you that, my brother, they can replace you any day. So when things are comfortable is when you aim to climb high. When your finances are okay, you try to invest. That's when you invest. Don't invest when you are desperate. Make sure you follow me. Click this name to see part 3. Follow me.